What you're about to see is the culmination of an odyssey which began almost 10 years ago. I originally set out to make a sequel to a movie series I had started many years ago, but as my filmmaking skill developed across the years and footage was of varying quality, I was never happy with any footage. As reshoots and more reshoots continued, I decided to make a standalone movie called The War for the Ring. I was deep in production for The War for the Ring for many months, and was starting to come together. But eventually, it became too hard to finish the filming. Ultimately, after extensive shooting in 2010, the project was abandoned. Cast and crew lost interest, especially the ones who mattered. However, I did not do anything with the footage until now, because I guess it was hard for me to accept the fact that the film would remain incomplete. This represents me finally coming to terms with the project. With the movie making technology I now possess, it would not be too hard to shoot the remaining scenes, but I do not see the point or purpose in this. I use high-end HD cameras now, and ultimately, putting in such an effort will be wasted when intercut with the less skillful standard definition images shot years ago. Furthermore, my brother Matthew, who plays the lead villain, has no interest in returning to the project, and likewise with Bridget, who is the lead actress. Thus, the following presentation is not so much a coherent movie, but more of an experiment, a use for all the mountains of footage. Where possible, missing scenes were filled with older footage, which does mean there are continuity errors everywhere. In other cases, scenes unshot have been filled with narration to describe the events, and at times make use of the written dialogue. I have used Final Cut Pro to polish the movie up, adding muzzle flashes, digital blood, and a brand new sound mix. However, I did not polish the clips to perfection, leaving the whole film rough around the edges, which exemplifies what the project would have looked like if it was completed back in 2010. The experience of assembling this reconstruction has been edifying, as I've had the chance to practice further with digital effects and sound mixing. I hope you enjoy the finished product. I cannot sit here and pretend the movie is perfect. It is littered with bad acting, bad dialogue, shoddy production value, plot holes, ridiculous scripting, and tons upon tons of continuity errors and other goofs. But you might find the finished product fascinating, just as I found it fascinating to assemble.
It's night time in an isolated spot. A car pulls up in front of one Mr. Hallenbeck, who's carrying a briefcase. Lyndon Scott emerges from the car, also carrying a briefcase. Lyndon opens his briefcase to show Mr. Hallenbeck a nuclear warhead. Mr. Hallenbeck shows Lyndon the money within his briefcase. The two trade briefcases, and Lyndon turns to leave, until Mr. Hallenbeck pulls a pistol and tells him to stop, and give him back the money. Lyndon obliges, before disarming Hallenbeck and throwing him on the ground. He places Hallenbeck under arrest, introducing himself as
Lyndon Scott, operative for ACO, Australian Agency for Intelligence and Covert Operations.
ACO boss Mr. Matheson walks down the hallway of ACO headquarters, heading into Lyndon's office to find the man on the ground doing push-ups. Matheson hands Lyndon his next assignment, explaining that he'd like him to investigate a terrorist cell operating over an island called Valena. The topic quickly changes to Lyndon's impending wedding party. Matheson explains he cannot attend due to a meeting.
You bleak bastard. You better not miss the bachelor party as well.
Lyndon says as Matheson smirks to himself.
minute.
Inside Lyndon's garage, Lyndon is strapped to a chair with hands and legs bound. Sitting across from him is Dick Hobson. Lyndon says,
Got any Panadol? I've got a big fucking headache right now.
I'm afraid all I can offer is a healthy dosage of lead, which could either exacerbate it or stop it entirely.
Can we please get down to the part where you tell me why I'm tied up, who the fuck you are, and why you're here?
I'm Dick Hobson, pleased to meet you.
The pleasure's all on this side of the gun.
This ring of yours is of particular interest to me.
Robbery? Really? Okay, we'll take what you want, but at least leave the coronas, please.
What can you tell me about this ring?
It's a ring. You put it on your fucking finger, dummy.
Hobson whacks Lyndon with a pistol. That's strike number 1. You get 3, and you're out.
Family heirloom. Dad told me it's thousands of years old, probably worth a mint. Is that what you want to hear?
Fascinating. Do you want to hear what my originally Scottish family have to show for ourselves after so many generations? Corpses. We're born into a life of murder and death, and we either perish or deal with it.
Why couldn't you take the former option?
Another pistol whack. Strike 2. Better watch your mouth or else I'll soon be performing a rather nifty magic trick, turning your brain into worm food. All it'll take is a little abracadabra. He holds his pistol menacingly.
So your family's from Scotland? What was a blood feed over the last bottle of whiskey?
Hobson begins to use the gun more threateningly.
Shouldn't that be strike number 3?
Hobson addresses his henchmen. Leave us for a few minutes.
So what happens now, bitch?
Enough playing. The ring's mine. Hobson slips on the ring and the two begin to convulse wildly. The tape binding Lyndon's hands and feet come loose. The two brawl as Hobson lies on the ground motionless. Lyndon retrieves his pistol and kills Hobson's cronies as they enter the garage. He then kills Hobson without hesitation.
For generations, the Scott family has passed down an enigmatic silver ring. This ring possesses powers far greater than anyone could fathom. Legend has it, a sorcerer cursed this ring with the dreaded Excregor curse thousands of years ago, his motivations purely out of malice. Sir George Scott, the original bearer and forger of the silver ring, was aware of these powers, but there was another who knew. The King of Scotland of that period. Knowledge was passed down to all descendants of this king, and they all shared a mutual objective of obtaining this ring to utilize its powers for their own means. As of 2010, Lyndon is the final member of the Scott family still alive, and Dick Hobson is the last of the descendants of the King of Scotland. The power of the ring has been revealed, and now they face war.
Dick Hobson. You are John Hunt, an operative licensed to kill for the Australian Agency for Intelligence and Covert Operations. ACO for short. I need to ask you a few questions about one Lyndon Scott. Do you know him? Do you know where I can find him? Because if you do, you get to walk away from all this. And I find it so hard to believe that you're willing to renounce your life for the sake of just one stupid man. Is Is that your final answer, Mr. Hunt? Would you like to lock it in? Alright. This is gonna hurt. Where is Lyndon Scott? Let me put it this way, Mr. Hunt. People who don't talk to me aren't all that much use to me, and I have a habit of doing away with things that aren't much use to me. You just tell me something I don't know about Lyndon Scott, and this all goes away. Drop dead!
On a shooting range, Lyndon and Megan are together. Megan is aiming a pistol at the target. Lyndon gives his advice before she fires. The two joke about the mediocrity of Megan's aiming. She asks for a demonstration.
Okay, step aside.
Lyndon says as he pulls his pistol and fires a few shots at the target, creating a smiley face.
Have a nice day.
Lyndon says before wandering back to the car.
Hello?
Agent Scott, I'm afraid I have some awful news for you.
What's going on, Joseph?
Agent Hunt has been discovered, corpseified. McTiernan was also shot dead in his house last night. The only connection we could find between them is that they were the only survivors of your wedding party massacre. Dick Hobson and his known accomplice have also been spotted alive, and threats to the HQ over the past few days have been linked to him. We've been following up on every surveillance image and audio segment at our disposal. We need your verification on a few photographs though, which are being emailed to your phone this second.
Yeah, that's Hobson, for sure. The other fella, the larger one. I recognize him. What's his story?
He's not registered on any government computers, so we don't know his name. But he calls himself Blue Steel.
Blue Steel?
I suggest you arm yourself well. I'll call back soon with all the arrangements.
Sit down, we've got to have a talk. I've got to go away again. 3 days. An assignment has been passed down.
Where are you going? What's the assignment?
You know I can't tell you that.
Is there something you're not telling me? Something wrong?
Yeah. I can't tell you.
Tell me what? Is it a suicide mission? Are you having an affair?
It's nothing like that.
Then what is it like?
I don't know how to begin to tell you.
Try.
You know I love you, Megan. And that's why I can't tell you. You'll just get worried.
I'm the wife of a risk-taking spy. Worrying is part of the job description.
I'll be back in 3 days. And I'll give you a phone call tomorrow.
Just tell me.
It's Dick Hobson. He ain't dead. Intruders!
Sir, we have intruders.
You know what to do.
Unit 1, you require assistance. I repeat, Unit 1, you require assistance.
Did you really think Hobson was going to be that easy to catch?
Hobson's gone. Keep Blue Steel secure while I go after Hobson.
You better hurry, he's probably out of the state by now.
Where's he headed?
He's on foot.
You better go after Hobson, quickly.
Right.
Hobson is running across a sports field. Linden catches up to him and fires a few rounds. Hobson takes one in the leg and tumbles to the ground. As Hobson tries to crawl away, Linden catches up and begins to beat Hobson severely. Inside ACO headquarters, Lyndon meets with Mr. Matheson. They discuss the Hobson situation. Matheson reveals that Lyndon has permission to interrogate Hobson and dispose of him if necessary.
What are you up to, Hobson?
You have no idea what you've got yourself into.
You slipped under the radar and went undetected for 2 years. Does it take that long to be resurrected or something?
What's your wife's name again? Megan? You guys still together? How about you let me go and go back to her so she can...
I'm authorized to use lethal force if I wish. Will you return to some kind of a bloodthirsty zombie if I do?
You are so far out of your...
What are you up to?
Bite me.
Ramiro, you won't be required for the next few minutes. Kindly step out of the room. Now, I'm gonna make this very painful if you do not cooperate.
That's nothing compared to the pain and agony that you're gonna go through when I put a bullet in Miss Megan's head.
Wrong answer.
You can kill me right now. And it still won't change a fucking thing. I can't wait to see the look on your face when I put a bullet through pretty Megan's skull.
You are in for a world of pain now.
Bring it on.
What's it gonna be? Nothing? Fuck you. Hi, baby.
How was your week?
It was grueling, but all the more so without the pleasure of your company.
So tell me, everything back to normal?
Yeah. We interrogated Hobson, and I got what I expected. He didn't want to cooperate, he just dispersed empty threats. I was authorized to dispose of him, and I took advantage of that permission.
Lyndon Scott, I am your ancestor, Sir George Scott, the creator of the ring.
Fuck? What the fuck is this?
Where you are is not important, Lyndon. What is important is why you are here.
Why the fuck am I here then?
The ring you carry, Lyndon, the silver ring, passed down from the family heirloom. It's not a mere piece of craftsmanship, it is cursed.
Yeah, well, forgive me, but I don't really believe in fucking witchcraft and hokum like that.
Then you'd better start believing, my boy.
Yeah, or I could just continue dreaming this and just wake up and forget this ludicrous hallucination ever fucking took place.
Well, you could wake up and find yourself face to face with Dick Hobson again.
What?
Thousands of years ago, that ring was cursed. The ring's prophecy is that all members of the Scott dynasty must wear this ring, or else supernatural forces will rain down upon the surviving family members. You experienced a burst of this power during your wedding party massacre. But there's another side to the ring. Whenever a part of the Hobson family is killed, they are respawned. The ring keeps them alive. The only way that a member of the Hobson family can be killed is if they've either reached old age, or if there's another Hobson that can take their place. You can't kill Dick Hobson using weapons. Only destroying the ring will eliminate him.
So in theory, now that I've executed him, he's free.
Yes.
That would all make sense.
When everything is in place, you will receive instructions pertaining to the ring's implementation.
What? No. No. Tell me more.
Lyndon wakes unnerved. He gets out of bed and hastily dresses himself whilst telling Megan to get herself dressed as soon as possible. He tells her that it could be some paranoid delusion, but he would prefer to be safe.
Let's go. Fuck, I hate it when my paranoid delusions are right. Megan, it's the back room. Lock the door and shoot anything that tries to enter but it's not Lennon shaped.
I'm not your damsel in distress, you know. I can use one of these things.
This ain't the time to be cute, sweetheart. Okay, fine. Follow me and shoot anything threatening. I'm gonna head around the front. You head out through the back and we'll meet you around the front, okay?
Right.
Wait! You better give it back to me, you prick!
Nah, Lyndon, you know that's not how the game works. You have to... Oh no, you have to treat me nice and you have to build up your brownie points.
How about if I got you like a pig and me fucking...
Then you don't get to see her again, Lyndon. You know that.
What if I want to win?
Then you just gotta give me the pretty little ring. And I give you your fair maiden. Does that sound fair to you?
No, you're never gonna get away with this.
Funny thing is, Lyndon, I already have. You can't talk business whilst you're waving guns around in my face, Lyndon. You can shoot me, but I can't die. And if you do shoot me, then you don't get her back. You have to cooperate.
No, I don't.
Lyndon strolls inside and begins arming himself until the phone rings. He answers, finding himself talking to Hobson. You know, Lyndon, I'm beginning to hate you more and more after every meeting.
Yeah, you'll get used to that. I'm an asshole.
Now look, Lyndon, I need you to behave. Like a good little boy, or else she's dead.
Better watch it, fuckhead. The last thing you want to do is let the monster out of its box. People tend to fucking die when that happens.
So you're coming to get me, is that the plan, Lyndon?
Yep, sounds good to me. Kill you, get Megan, then play with the corpse for a bit.
Cut the jokes, Lyndon.
Not a fan of stand-up, eh, Jackoff?
Megan, my dear, describe to your husband what I'm doing to you right now. Lyndon, he has a knife against my throat.
Megan, just so you know, I've mowed the lawn, put the garbage out, and paid off the credit cards. So don't worry your pretty little head. Now can I please speak to the dead man walking again?
I'll take that as a yes. We meet tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. sharp. Isolated spot near Eastwood Drive. Your mobile's being traced, there are sensors and bugs planted around your home. Any text message or phone call will be monitored. And let me make this clear. Produce a firearm during our meet tomorrow, and your wife will be fed to the pigs, you understand?
Yeah, I understand. I understand perfectly. I understand that you're a worthless cunt and has something better to do than make threats and steal jewellery.
7 a.m. sharp, Hobson says before hanging up. Lyndon pulls his ring from his pocket and fiddles with it. As Lyndon awakens, he does not think twice before putting his pistol into his jacket before leaving for the meet. At the isolated spot, Lyndon is approached by Hobson and his cronies. Hobson tells him to hand over the gun he's carrying.
You think I'd be dumb enough to ignore your instructions to bring a gun? I did.
Lyndon quickly kills the henchman and shoots Hobson. He steps on Hobson's wound, pressing him for information on where Megan is being kept. Hobson relents and tells him that she is back at his house, with a loyal henchman who will kill her in just 7 minutes. Lyndon sprints off, arriving at his house to find Megan being held hostage. After a quick exchange, Megan elbows the piss ant, and Lyndon finishes him off. They briskly pile into Lyndon's car and take off.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Witchcraft.
I know. It's about the best explanation available right now, unfortunately. It makes about as much sense as a Nun at a rock concert, but... hold on, I've got to ring Matheson. G'day, it's Lyndon, mate. Look, I've got one epic story to tell. Can you get some agents together for protection? Yeah, mate, I'll be there in 30 or so.
At ACO headquarters, Lyndon and Megan are cuddling. Lyndon explains to Megan that Sir George spoke to him in a dream again, telling him something about his swimming pool in the backyard being a portal, meaning he'll have to return to the house, which is likely now under Hobson's command. Lyndon goes to talk to Matheson, leaving Megan to recover. Matheson tells Lyndon he's being too lenient and cannot just keep going along with all of his gibberish, because the paperwork is a nightmare. Lyndon asks for agents to help him out, but Matheson refuses. While Lyndon is away, Megan is approached by a mysterious man who introduces himself as Elijah. Megan discreetly goes into her purse to grab her pistol, but before she realises it, Elijah has his own gun pulled. He kills Megan. The shot is heard and Lyndon runs to find his dead wife. He goes outside, an utter emotional wreck, sobbing uncontrollably. Matheson follows. He says to Lyndon that he will organise for his backup.
Alright team, Scott is here. Hawk team to the fence, Eagle team to the courtyard, and Raven team inside. Everyone else stay in here and hold your positions. Come on, move people!
Oh, this'll wake the neighbours. It's the last time he pissed me off. He's coming through the green back door. Wes Hobson.
Go to hell.
No. You can.
Ow! Fuck!
Sorry, did that hurt?
Wow. Did you attend the University of Asking the Bloody Obvious? Of course it fucking hurt!
Look, the wound is still tender and shredded. You yanked the bullet out. Are you crazy?
Well, it seemed like a good idea at the time.
Only a bit over 20 are dead. I noticed only about half of them were headshots, so what's the matter? Are you feeling ill, mate?
Well, now that you mention it, I've had a bit of a burning sensation between my fingers. I figured it could be like athlete's hand or something.
Do you still require agents, or maybe we could fund some research to look into a cure for this athlete's hand?
Well, it could help if I get attacked again. The athlete's hand cure, that is.
Now, for your recovery, you will need to stop anything strenuous, so cut down on the bench presses.
Okay. How about a bench press a fridge? Just to cut down a bit.
And also you'll need lots of protein, so lay off the curries.
No bench presses or curries. You're asking for a fucking miracle there, Doc.
Fuck you, Blastine. Stay here.
Put that the fuck down. Now. Hey! Man. Fucking kill you, fucking cunt! Fucking took you! And fucking hate you! You fucking cunt!
That's juicy. Tell you what, mate. Rest in peace.
Why is it every time that I try to kill you, you keep making a successful comeback?
Brittany should take notes.
You have no idea what you've got yourself into. This is just the tip of the iceberg.
If the rest of the berg is anything like the tip, then I have nothing to worry about.
You're fighting a war that you can't win, Lyndon.
Uh-huh. And didn't the Americans say something similar to the Vietnamese?
You're quite proud of yourself, aren't you, Lyndon?
I have my moments.
Then why is it you keep threatening me with guns when you know what happens?
I know that I'll have just enough time to slip out of here before I make your next reappearance.
Try me.
Lyndon is lying in a gully in the middle of a forest. Sir George stands nearby, greeting Lyndon by telling him, "Welcome to the 14th century." Days later, Sir George is teaching Lyndon how to use a sword. Following the lessons, Sir George tells Lyndon it's time to obliterate the ring and end this thing for good. Sir George explains that he will need to travel to a nearby volcano, Mount Arnold, and cast it into the flames. As Lyndon travels to the volcano, Sir George faces his fate at the hands of the King of Scotland. Their sword fight ends with Sir George's decapitation. Inside the volcano, Lyndon is ready to cast the ring into the flames, but Dig Hobson is standing behind him. He draws his sword and challenges Lyndon.
This whole thing is over, Hobson.
It's over when I say it's over, Hobson replies as he engages Lyndon in a duel. It ends with Hobson being stabbed.
You want the ring? Here, take the fucking thing.
Lyndon shoves the ring down Hobson's throat before pushing him back into the flames. Hobson and the ring disappear into the lava, and a brilliant, blinding white flash erupts.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again, y'all. Look out. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Listen to me.